Few weeks after Xiaomi released the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max, which is their flagship device, they've brought out a Pro model of their T series, which is called the Xiaomi 15T Pro. And guys, this phone is giving flagship vibes without the high or expensive price of a flagship phone. But the main question here is, should you go for this phone today, which is Xiaomi 15T Pro, or should you dodge it and save your money? Remember that that's what I do right here on my channel, where I tell you phones that are what you're going for or phones you should dodge and save your money. So guys, make sure you stay to the very end of this video so you can get the full information. If you love what you're about to hear, kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Right here, I review gadgets and tell you guys, gadgets that are what you're going for or those you should dodge and save your money. If you love videos like this, kindly click on the subscribe button below and turn on the bell notification icon. So when I create more and more videos like this, you guys will be the first to get notified. So guys, let's jump straight into the review of the Xiaomi 15T Pro. The Xiaomi 15T Pro looks premium, and when you hold it, it feels premium too. The back panel is made from fiberglass with this soft sparkle matte finish that barely picks up fingerprints. There's a solid aluminum frame all around, and honestly, this feels as sturdy as the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. The camera bulb is still that big square island we saw last year, but it's more polished this time. This phone is screaming pro, and yes, it also has IP68 water and dust tight resistant, which means if you want to, go to the pool to take poolside pictures or, splash the water and all on this phone is going to survive. Now, for the display, Xiaomi increased the size slightly to 6.83 inches, and it's one of the best panels you can get in this price range. We're talking about a crystal sharp AMOLED display with a 144Hz refresh rate, 12-bit color, Dolby Vision, HDR10 Plus. Guys, this is a full package. If you are pressing the Xiaomi 15T Pro under hard sunlight, then you need not to worry because it has 1400 nits brightness. And guys, they use the Gorilla Glass 7i, which means if your phone should drop from a certain distance, it is still going to be safe. And this is also scratch resistant. Now, talking about the refresh rate, which is 144. However, on paper, it is 144 Hz refresh rate. But when you're using it like day-to-day usage, we're going to notice more of 120 Hz refresh rate, which is still buttery smooth. The audio quality here is top tier for the category. You've got dual stereo speakers tuned with Dolby Atmos. It is loud, clear, and with surprising depth. If you're coming from a mid-range device, you're going to notice the audio difference. This uses the under-display fingerprint scanner, which is also very fast. And yes, this one has IR blaster. You can control your TV, your air conditioner, or any home appliance that requires you to use an IR blaster. So most times, no need for your remote. Now, for the performance, what can this phone handle? So the Xiaomi 15T Pro comes with MediaTek's new Dimensity 9400 Plus chip, which is a step up from last year's 9300. This chip is a beast. Multitasking is effortless, gaming performance is excellent, and day-to-day speed is flagship grade. So from launching every app to switching between games, it runs silky smooth. However, during long stress tests, this phone does get warm, and the CPU throttling can drop to around 60% of its peak. It is not ideal, but it's very common with modern high-end chipsets. Now for the storage option, first of all, you have no SD card slots, but you have nothing to worry about because you can get this phone 256 gig, 512 gig, or 1 terabyte SSD, and it's super fast using UFS 4.1. For the battery and charging, this phone comes out with 5500 mAh battery and can last a whole day if you're an average user. However, when it was tested, it lasted for 16 hours 30 minutes, which is actually a very good and strong battery. But when it comes to the charging, they actually reduced charging speed from 150 of last year to 90 watts this year. But in less than an hour, you can see charge this phone from 0 to 100%. And the wireless charging is this 50 watts wireless charging, which is even faster than most wired charging phone this day. So I think this is actually still a step up for the charging and the battery. Now for the camera, the 15T Pro comes with a triple camera setup, a 50MP main sensor with OIS, a 13MP ultra-wide camera, and the star of the show, which is a new 5x telephoto lens with a large ISO GN5 sensor. Daylight photos from the main camera looks fantastic. It is detailed, balanced, and natural. It handles tricky indoor lighting impressively too, though sometimes contrast could be just a bit punchier. Zoom shots, it is outstanding. That new 5x lens gives you crisp, detailed images that honestly rival what we get on most expensive flagships. And thanks to close distance focusing, you can even use it for macro photographing, which looks really cool. The low light performance is also strong. The automatic night mode does a great job keeping details while minimizing the noise, though you're going to notice a slightly warm orange tone in some scenes. it is not a deal breaker, but it's actually worth mentioning. The ultra-wide camera is fine. It is not bad and it's also not amazing. It performs decently in daylight, but loses sharpness and contrast at night. So if you shoot a lot of low light landscapes, you're going to notice the difference. For selfies, Xiaomi reused a 32MP sensor. And honestly, I hope by next year they are going to improve in this aspect, because while they take decent selfie photos, in terms of midnight or low light, you are going to notice the difference. For the video quality, the main camera shoot up to 8K with clean, vibrant footage and excellent detail. 4K video looks incredible. It is stable, colorful, and crisp. However, telephoto video is where Xiaomi still needs to work. Details looks a bit smudged, especially at longer distance. The ultra-wide camera does okay with smooth electronic stabilization and decent dynamic range. Nice video from the main camera is solid too, though it tends to brighten shadows a bit too much while reducing the contrast. For the software and update, the 15T Pro comes out with Android 15 and HyperOS 2.0. It feels lighter, smoother, and more cohesive than MyUI ever was. You also get a full set of AI tools, from smart photo editing to live subtitles and contextual voice commands. And Xiaomi has also promised 5 major Android updates. This means next few years, this Xiaomi 15T Pro is still going to be relevant. Now to my final verdict. Is this phone what you're going for today? Well, the phone is priced at $650, which is in Naira around 970 to, let's say, 1 million Naira, but it's not yet available in Nigeria. As at the point I'm making this video, okay, but it has everything like a flagship device should have. All right, so will I be going for it? Should I go for it? Well, I honestly think I'll be going for a Samsung, let's say the S23 Ultra, right? Or maybe the S24 Ultra with that price, because I can get a good UK used S24 Ultra around 1 million Naira with good storage, and I am sure it is going to be better than what we have on the Xiaomi 15T Pro. Like the fact that the Ultra is a flagship device and gives everything that is needed, while this is giving flagship vibes. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Will you be going for this phone, or probably you are going to be going for maybe, let's say, an iPhone that is around 1 million Naira, which is, I guess, the base 16 model used currently should be around 1 million naira, depending on the SSD you're going for, right? Then you check if you want to get the base S25 series, or, if it's the Google Pixel, just let me in the comment section and I'll see you guys over there.
So guys, go to your Telegram and search Friends of Smart Tips, or go to the link in my bio on either Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok. Okay, this link over here, click on it, then scroll down, then Friends of Smart Tips Telegram icon, click on it. Now, if it does not open immediately, just click on this three dot over here, then click on open in browser, and automatically it's going to bring you to my Telegram group where we have discussions on tech, Infinix, Itel, Samsung, iPhone, anything at all, and even giveaways and lots more. So guys, I'll see you over here.